Some growing questions out of Sacramento tonight following the deaths of two people early this morning in an abandoned building who may have been trying to stay warm in the frigid cold.
Fortunately, there's a lot of unhoused members of our community that are on the streets that do have these warming fires. The only thing that we can say is please keep anything flammable or combustible away from them so we don't have the risk of that fire potentially spreading to others.
And advocates for the homeless community are speaking out. They say more needs to be done.
The fire broke out around 2:30 this morning at 19th and J Streets next to the old spaghetti factory. KCRA 3's Andres Valle joins us live with the details. So Andres, what more do we know about these victims?
Yeah, so the Sacramento Fire Department is investigating this fire. They did let me know that one woman and one man who were homeless were found dead inside this building, and they were seeking shelter from the cold inside that building. As far as the Sacramento Homeless Union, they say more needs to be done in order to prevent deaths like these. An early morning fire in Midtown Sacramento, taking the lives of two people.
We can confirm that these were two unhoused members of our community.
The Sacramento Fire Department says the building has been abandoned for several years and found evidence that the fire may have been started by the victims who were trying to stay warm.
They determined this was potentially an accidental fire that was on the inside that was a warming fire. After sifting through countless hours of evidence in there, that's what kind of reasonably makes sense. It's still officially an undetermined fire.
Charity Dobbins is currently living on the streets and says it's been a struggle to stay warm at night this winter.
It's been really hard. People are not the way they used to be. Nobody really cares that much. But we go about and ask for extra blankets. I'd rather not make big fires.
Karina Garcia with the Sacramento Homeless Union says they're working to find better solutions.
They don't want to see the homeless outside their building. They don't want to see the homeless in their neighborhoods. I understand that. We don't condemn or condone, but at the same time, where do you want them to go?
Right now, the organization is providing blankets to the homeless and are spending Sunday nights giving out hot cups of soup to keep people warm. They say they need a better partnership with city resources to help more people.
We need to fix those gaps so we can better educate people on the resources they have and work together. Each of us has a piece of the puzzle, and if we put the puzzles together, we can do better for the people and stop dehumanizing them and actually assist them.
So right now, the Sacramento Homeless Union is currently doing their best to try to contact as many people living on the streets to get them shelter before this week's next storm system. As far as the identity of the victims, that has not yet been released. Live here in Midtown Sacramento, Andres Valle, KCRA 3 News.
Andres, thank you so much for the update.